I want to suffer. I want to suffer with this question, right? Welcome to VINDAL'S concept. Welcome to VINDAL'S Academy. And today's class, we're going to see how this is solved, right? If you're ready, let's get started. Okay. This is a craft. What I'm going to do first is to maintain a uniformity between these x raised to power 9 and x raised to power 6. So that uniformity can come from x raised to power 3 or raised to power 3. Because I wrote this in a power law, because it's still the same thing, because 3 times 3 is 9. Also, I must make sure that this one is also a power of 3. So this is x raised to power 3 or raised to power 2, because 2 times 3 will still give me 6. This is minus 80 is equal to 0. First step has gone. If you check very well here now, I'm having the same thing. Uniformity and relationship is what mathematics loves so much, and you must create it. Now, if I say let x raised to power 3 give me v, I will now have v raised to power 3 plus v raised to power 2 minus 80 equal to 0. I will now have a polynomial equation. And also, I may solve it like a polynomial function. I will maybe apply the factor theorem and solve it. Maybe I can test which of the factors of v will make this into be 0. I can do that, but see what I want to do. I have raised to power 3 and I have raised to power 2. I will find the sum of 80 that can give me a cube and a square. And that is 64 and 16. So I have v raised to power 3 plus v raised to power 2 minus 64 minus 16 equal to 0, because these two can still give me minus 80. But what we to do is that it's going to form a uniformity with v raised to power 3. And this is going to form a uniformity with v raised to power 2. See what I mean? V raised to power 3 minus, this is going to be 4 raised to power 3. So I have difference of cubes, and then plus v raised to power 2 minus 4 raised to power 2 equal to 0. So I have difference of cubes and I have difference of squares, or difference of 2 squares. I also have difference of 2 cubes. Now, how do we factorize difference of 2 cubes? Difference of 2 cubes can be factorized using this. If you have a cube minus b cube, you are going to have that. The same minus will come out, going to have a minus b first. Then square the first one, I'm going to have a squared. Square the second one, I'm going to have b squared. Then you now say minus a times minus b, which is minus ab. So the two of them are going to join to become plus ab. So this is the factorization of cubes. Why difference of 2 squares? They are v raised to power, if I have a raised to power 2 minus b raised to power 2, I'm going to have a plus b, or I'm going to put it a minus b, a plus b. You see the uniformity I've been creating. All right, so at this point, I am going to use this, substitute it in this formula, and use it, substitute it in this formula to see what I'm going to make of it. Let's keep going. All right, so at this place, I'm going to say that my v is going to be my a, and my b is going to be my 4. So I'm going, in place of v cubed minus 4 cubed, I'm going to have v minus 4 brackets I am putting here. Anywhere I see A, I'll put V. Anywhere I see B, I'll put 4. Inside here again, this is V squared plus 4 squared plus 4V. All right. This is the first one. Then plus this one, which is plus in place of, okay, in place of V, I'll put A. In place of 4, I'll put B. So this is going to be V plus 4 and V minus 4. And this is equal to 0. Your time is up. Finish. All right. So let's keep going and see how it goes. Okay, if you check this, this and this are common factors. So I'm going to have V minus 4. I am left with V squared plus 4 squared plus 4V, then plus V plus 4, all equal to 0. Right. So you remember V minus 4 is here and V minus 4 is here. I factored them out. Left this and this only. All right, so let me simplify the one in the bracket first. I have V minus 4. All right. So I'm going to have, this is V squared plus, remember that this is V and this is V. So I'm going to have 5V plus, this is 16. 16 plus 4 is 20, equal to 0. So the first approach I'm going to have is that when a bracket times another bracket is equal to 0, it means that this bracket may be equal to 0 or this bracket may be the one that is 0. So for that reason, I'm going to have V minus 4 is equal to 0, whereby V is given as 4. But remember, I'm not looking for V. This is what I'm looking for, X. So in place of V, I'm going to put X raised by 3. So I'm going to have X raised by 3 is equal to 4. So what should I do? I'm going to raise it to the power of 1 over 3. Raise to the power of 1 over 3. This implies that X is equal to 4 raised to the power 1 over 3. This is the first value of X. Now let me look for the other two values, because remember this is cube roots. This is a kind of cubic equation. So I am expecting to have at least 3 answers. All right. Okay, so let's keep going. All right, so let me get to this part whereby I have V squared plus 5V plus 20 equal to 0. So at this point, factors of 20 that will give me 5. Wow, this cannot work. I'm going to use quadratic formula. So I'm going to have that V is equal to minus B plus or minus square root of B squared minus 4AC all over 2A. So I'll have that V is equal to minus 5. Remember, B is for the first, the one without root, square, the middle term without square is for V. That is the coefficient of V is B. So I'm having minus 5 plus or minus, this is 5 squared minus 4 times A. A is 1. That is a coefficient of V squared, which is 1. And that is what A is. Times C is 20. All over 2. 2 times 1 is 2. So I'm having that V is equal to minus 5 plus or minus. This is 25. Oh, I have complex number. This is 80 all over 2. So at this point, I'm going to say that V is equal to minus 5 plus or minus. That is 25 minus 80 is going to be negative. That is 80 minus 30 is going to be 50. It's going to be 55. Negative 55 all over 2. So at this point, this is a complex variable. So I'm going to have that v is equal to minus 5 plus or minus I root 5 root 55 all over 2. Woo! So for that reason, this value, because it's a complex value, will not be possible to fit into these real values of x. Therefore, I'm going to tag all these values. They are impossible values for this x. Let me get back to this and check if this can actually give me 80. I want to suffer. I want to do it. So I have x raised to power. All right. So this is x raised to power 1 over 3, all raised to power 9. Yes, because this is x, but this x is given as 4 raised to power 3, all raised to power 9. Okay. Oh God, there is something I'm mistaken. All right, I'm supposed to be working with number, not letter at this point. So this is x raised to power 9 plus x raised to power 6 equal to 80. Now x is given as 4 raised to power 1 over 3, all raised to power, this is x, remember, all raised to power 9 plus 4 raised to power 1 over 3, all raised to power 6. Can these two give me 80? Let's find out. So I'm going to have 4 raised to power 3 plus 4 raised to power 2. 4 raised to power 3 is same thing as what? Correct. Is 64 plus 16 is definitely 80. And this is the only value of x in this lesson. Do not forget to hit the subscribe button, like this video, and share it. Have a nice day.